and welcome to the Nora Eccles Harrison Museum of Art, or as we call it, NEHMA. Science Unwrapped this month discussed the spread of misinformation through social media. We are going to take this idea of misinformation, or how information can be changed and transformed, and talk about art. In this video, we will show you a fun game you can play with your family and friends, and then we are going to look at some surrealist art from our new exhibition, Women, Abstraction, and Surrealism. So let's start with our game. This game is called Telestrations, and it is similar to the game Telephone, except that we get to draw instead of just whispering to each other. All you will need for this game is a pencil, pen, or something else you can draw with, and a piece of paper for each member of your group. Everyone playing the game will start by sitting in a circle and writing a word or phrase at the top of his or her paper. Be sure not to write too big. You're going to need the whole paper. Once you've written your word, pass your paper to the person on your right. When you receive a new paper, you will read the word or phrase and fold the paper down so the words are now hidden. Next, draw a quick picture of the words you read and pass the paper to your right again. The new paper you get will have a picture on it instead of words. After looking at the picture, you will again fold the paper down to cover it, and you will write a new word or phrase describing the picture you saw before passing the paper again. This continues with you drawing pictures and writing descriptions until you receive your own paper. Then you can unfold the paper and see how your word or phrase became pictures, words, and pictures again. Is the final word or picture anything like what you started out with? Why did it change? Sometimes information changes based on who is seeing it and how they tell other people about it. This can happen on social media, and it can happen in art. I'm going to show you two pieces of surrealist art from NEHMA's collection. The first piece was made by Pamela Bowden. It is called The Magician's Castle. The second piece is Parade by Yanez Johnston. Surrealist art can be described as dreamlike, including symbolic, unexpected, spontaneous, and even bizarre images and shapes. What do you see when you look at this art? What does it remind you of? How would you describe this piece of art to someone else? What kinds of words could you use? Try drawing a picture of these artworks, or even writing a description and having somebody else draw it instead. Thank you for joining us here at NEHMA and for participating in Science Unwrapped. We would love for you to come visit the museum to see the full exhibition of Women, Abstraction, and Surrealism, and we will see you next time.